Dallas obliterated the New York teams, first the Giants, then the Jets. In this one against Arizona, they allowed more yards and points than they did in their first two games combined. They trailed for 0 time the first 2 weeks. They played from behind for nearly 58 minutes of this one. And the real issue, the red zone, they went 1 for 5 there. And let's start this conversation with Tim Hasselbeck right there. Tim with us as he is every Sunday. Wasn't the problem moving the football? They did that. As I mentioned, Pollard ran the ball pretty well. They got down there, and it all sort of dissolved. Why?
Well, a couple of reasons. One, you need to win individual matchups in the passing game when you get challenged. And so that, to me, is, if you're not running the football in the red zone, which they weren't. They were running at 20-20. You just start to stack those, and then you say, we're getting field goals, not touchdowns. Like, how do we lose to Josh Dobbs and the Arizona Cardinals? Like, that's how.
Yeah, and when you're Dallas, the conversation goes from who they were the first 2 weeks to, can they win with Dak? I'm sure that'll be the conversation.
I'm sure.
Right, it's 60 minutes of football, but give Arizona credit. They're battling and they're playing hard. 3 straight games for them. 3 straight games for the Dolphins, where I think that we're going to be in the same spot we are with them, where we were the Eagles last year. How many tapes did you do?
I mean, listen, a lot, but it's hard to not look at it and love it.
How do they make it look as easy as they make it look?
I think what is awesome, Mike McDaniel right now feels like he's a step in front of everyone else. And the reason I say that is they're doing simple things up front, but they're putting this window dressing around it with really fast players, and it makes you wonder, like, wait, where's the ball going? For our 5 guys up front, maybe a fullback and a tight end, they're going to do what we've been doing since day 1 of training camp. And then we're going to put all this magic around it with really fast guys. A little bit like Andy Reid would do. And we see it with him inside the 10-yard line.
It feels like it's a lot like what they did with Hill with Kansas City. But then you got A-Chain, who's got speed. Mostert's got speed. They didn't even have Waddle in this game. They scored 70 points.
Yeah, and you said it in the highlight. And you have look, this is great. But you do need a quarterback that is going to see it, get it out on time accurately so those guys can run after the catch. Starts off 16 of 16. I mean, it was wild.